Alright guys, we got a new vehicle. This is the new vehicle. Ciao. Boom. Look at this nice little, pretty little car. Look at all that, so nice, so nice. I did this for purpose. Hiding the license plate, but did it. Nice and pretty. Look at that. Ciao.
Hey guys, so me and Tony we're gonna go get something to eat. Food. And meanwhile, while we're eating, we're gonna tell you the story on what actually happened to the Mazda, and we're gonna tell you guys about what we've done to this newish vehicle. It's not really new. It's a 2003 Mercury Grand Marquis with the big 4.6 liter in it, guys.
V8.
Yes, sir.
This road's kind of bumpy. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, our landlord likes to make little drain shit all over the place and
add-ins and all that. So
yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we're on our way to a local. What is it? Chinese, American? I don't know what it is.
I think it's like a Japanese place.
They have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Like if you're picky or you got picky kids, you can find something to eat there.
Oh yeah, they have like literally everything. Like
they got from nuggets and fries and cheeseburgers to like actual like lo mein and rice and chicken and like different
they're
things.
They're a Chinese place, but
they do
it. But they have like cheesesteaks.
Yeah, they kind of what's the word? They cater kind of to pretty much everybody, really. So you can find something.
Well, the point is, this is just a little intro, whatever. We're, like I said, when we get there, we're going to order our food or whatever. And then you'll see us outside, probably eating outside. And we'll explain to you about everything we've had to do to this particular vehicle. So yeah, we'll see you guys here in a few minutes. Peace. Hey guys, so we have made it to the restaurant.
Star House.
It's called Star House. We'll have to flip the camera around so you guys can see what it looks like. But it kind of looks like a little rundown a little bit. Whoa, that was weird. Anyways, it looks a little rundown. To be honest with you, it is our old Sonic. The building is our old Sonic here.
Yep.
And some Chinese, Japanese, whatever guy took over the place. And the inside looks pretty good, but the outside needs a lot of work.
It looks a little rough.
But do not ever judge a book by its cover.
They have good food here.
Yep. With that being said, let's go inside.
All right, let's go.
So like I said, here's Star House or whatever. It looks a little ran down on the outside, but the inside looks pretty nice. I'm not going to be long on here to show you the inside, but why not, just show you the inside for just a quick little second. Hello. Alright guys, so we got our food and our drinks and stuff, and we decided to eat outside so we can tell you the story about the Grand Marquis. What did you guys eat?
Mine's General Soap.
I don't know how to tell the difference.
One's gonna be spicy, one's not.
Cause I got sesame chicken.
Yeah, no,
That's probably sesame.
They're gonna look similar, but one's just gonna be spicy. One's gonna have a little kick to it. The other one.
And the crazy part is, we both got white rice, so we don't know
whose is whose.
Yeah. Oh, there's egg rolls in there too.
Yeah.
I know you're not a big fan of your egg roll, but do you still want it? You can give it to you?
Sure. I think that's mine.
I believe that's yours. Yours got black pepper all over it.
Yep, mine's supposed to have spice on it. That's what I wanted.
Which is really weird for Tony because he usually doesn't like spice. But so the Grand Marquis you saw in the video where Tony did the walk around, Tony's actually not really necessarily owned that vehicle, but so the vehicle was technically Tony's, but it's been sitting pretty much in the woods for 6 years.
Cheers.
And he pretty much, explain the whole title situation with how that went and stuff.
So pretty much had bought the car from a person a couple years ago. Well,
6 years ago.
We didn't think we were going to do anything with the car, so just let it sit for a while. Well, 1 year, which is maybe like 2 years ago from this point on, at least a year to 2 years, I decided I was thinking about going ahead and get it, the Marquis on the road. So I went and tried to go uptown to try to get it situated at the DMV and all that. Well, they told me I couldn't because the title and car and stuff was still in the old person thing. Well, I never went and got it situated. So I had a car that was sitting in my yard with somebody else's name and information on the car. So I couldn't do anything with it. So after all the things that's,
I helped him through it. I helped him get all that stuff situated with the title and helped him get it up there to the DMV, took him to the DMV. That last video you guys saw of the Mazda, where we made that video about the Mazda, we literally turned it in that night. And then, I believe it was the same night. Was it the same night or was the next day we went and got the Marquis from your dad's house?
I think it was the same day actually. I think we went and grabbed the Marquis and then we took the Mazda uptown. But it was a lot of work to get all situated, but came through, the title got sent off. Plates and tags stuff situated for it, so I mean it's up and running right now.
So. You guys have probably seen all my tattoos. I'm a Ford guy. And if you know, Mercury's made by Ford.
If you didn't, you know now.
Well, you know now if you didn't. The car been sitting for 6 years. Just to get it started, all it needed was a battery.
Yep.
We put a battery in it that night. It cranked right up. And she purred. Boy, she was purred. Well, it did need some work to it. I did sit for 6 years, so we, the work that we were going to do, we're going to, do a tune-up, plugs, all new plugs, all new oil. We're going to do probably a radiator flush, or just probably a drain and fuel radiator here soon. But it's running now. He's using it to go back and forth to work on, and the insurance is cheaper. But let me tell you, so Tony got the car. He needed money to do to buy all the fluids. You'll get it all new, fresh fluids, and all that stuff. Well, Tony doesn't have the best of credit. That's why he bought the Mazda. Or he was paying for the Mazda to pay here to be in with. So he had asked his boss for $1,000. His boss was like, I might be able to do that. He's like, but let me talk with my wife first, make sure my wife's on board, make sure we can do it. So 2 days go by and he finally tells Tony, well, look, man, I thought we were going to be able to do it, but,
we don't have
the finances right now to do so. So his boss was like, did you go try, getting a loan somewhere else? Tony's like, yeah, I tried from the bank and denied me. His boss was like, well, we'll try One Main Financial. So I took Tony, at the time, again, Tony didn't have a ride. So all this time I'm spending my gas, I'm doing all my things, doing all the things for Tony with using my money. So I took him to One Main Financial, and they denied him there at One Main Financial. So he pretty much called whoever he could probably get in touch with that would possibly give him a loan, whether that been family, friends, even loan companies. Everybody pretty much denied him. So me and Kat, so I talked to Kat, and me and Kat loaned him $1,800 to get everything on the road and just be able to get it going, So the first thing he bought was, he works out, y'all know what AutoZone. So I went up there and I went and gave him the money or whatever. And let's see, we got all new oil. We got Mobil 1 5W20 full synthetic high mileage oil. Took 6 quarts of that. Well, AutoZone had a special deal going on. If you buy 5 quarts Mobil 1 oil, you get a $3 K&N oil filter. So we got a K&N oil filter. Usually I tell them to buy a Mobil 1 oil filter, but the K&N and Mobil 1 are very, very close. Still, Mobil 1 is still better than K&N oil filter. And I'm not gonna tell you why. That's not the point of this video. Maybe I can do a video later on why. But it's still up there with Mobil 1 oil filters. So he gets that oil filter. How many gallons of coolant did you buy?
4.
Bought 4 gallons of coolant. Bought all new spark plugs. Trying to think, what else you buy? Just that day.
That was it that day.
No, bought 2 cans of Seafoam to put in the gas tank. And two more cans of Seafoam, but with the straw, so you can spray it through the throttle body, clean the throttle body up, and all the upper cylinders. Well, we bought all that. Me and Tony went to working on the car, and I think it was the next day, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. No, it was the night of. Because I got home and started working on it.
Oh.
Because you were like...
I thought you meant the night of that we got in the car.
No. No, the night of all that stuff. Because you're like, hey, I got the money. Just buy the stuff. Let's go ahead and do it. And that's what we started working on. The one freaking spark plug that made me and him frustrated.
So we got to taking all the spark plugs out. We had to pull the coils, put the spark, get all the old spark plugs out. Funny shit in my life. Half the fucking spark plugs were Motorcraft, the other half were Autolites. Anyways, on cylinder 3, because the way it goes is, if you're looking at the front of the motor, it'd be on the passenger side, but the front of the motor goes 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 8, 7, 6, 5 on the other side.
Yeah.
So on cylinder 3, we get to cylinder 3, and it was already having, you could, whenever it cranked, like I said, it cranked and it started up, it was drivable the first night we put a battery in, but it was running a little rough. Sorry, people wanted to be annoying.
There's traffic, so.
So that's why we decided to do a tune-up on it, whatever. We get to cylinder 3. There's a fucking spark plug that broke off into the head. Me and Tony, we tried that night. We skipped on that one, and we did the rest of them. We did the rest of the plugs. And that next day, it was a Saturday. And there's not a lot of mechanic shops open on a Saturday. There's a special tool you need to get out broken spark plugs. And Tony didn't break it, neither did I. So what we're assuming is the person that had the vehicle before Tony broke the spark plug in the cylinder. And to get this, they put 2 spark plugs in one cylinder. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted. No. Hey, look, we're sorry, YouTube. We can't help what's outside. Anyways, what was I saying?
So, I have one spark plug that was broken inside, and someone had stuck another one on top of it just to get it to probably run.
To half-ass run to make some kind of electrical connection.
Well, I mean, apparently that's what it was doing.
It was working.
It was working. I don't know how, but it was still working though.
Fucking miracle.
But so I took it up Saturday morning. I called around. Like I got up.
Because I got on Tony's ass. Tony was like, "No, I gotta go to work." I'm like, "No, the fuck you don't. You going to get this shit fixed. I'm tired of taking you everywhere. I'm not gonna be your Uber forever."
So after a long night of trying to work on stuff, we only got a couple hours of sleep. I woke up around 7:30, got up, started getting things, calling around places. Once 8 o'clock hit, and I'm calling left and right, and everybody's telling me either they won't work on it because of the motor, or they say I might have to take the whole heads off of the motor just to get to it, and they're not going to do it, or people are like, well, we're booked today, we're going to have to try again Monday. And I'm calling around. Eventually, it's probably maybe like 8:30, 8:40, and I'm walking back to the door, and he's awake at this point. I guess he woke up for something.
Wake up to go take a long piss.
And I'm talking to him and letting him know. I was like, I've been trying, and no one's answering. So he sits down on the couch with me, and we sit there and try to go through other shops that we know around town. And
Tony comes up with the idea of the mechanic shop that I didn't even think about.
And there was one by Planet Fitness that's up here.
What's the name of it again?
No NATO.
No NATO.
And I called them, and I told them the situation. I said, hey, I have a broken spark plug inside the motor. I was like, I need to get it out and get a spark plug replaced.
They're like $200 some. We're like, okay, fine. You do it right now? Yeah. All right, we'll be on it right now.
So we bring it up there. They get it situated. We wasn't even there for maybe not even an hour.
Yeah, we weren't even there a full hour. We were like there for like 45 minutes.
But even then, we weren't even actually there. We dropped off the car.
We went to Biscuitville.
We went across the road to Biscuitville and got some food and sat and waited. And by the time we had got outside, we were just going to sit outside for a little bit after we ate. Not even maybe 10 minutes after we got outside, we get a phone call. Hey, your car's ready. So I walk over there, go pick it up. She's running fine. Nope, don't feel like any issues or anything at all. Everything's running fine, smooth. And then I think it was the next day or the day after, it started running rough again.
Started skipping and shuddering real bad again.
So we're going down the line, trying to put the scanner on, and try to figure out. It's pulling up catalytic converter and O2 sensors, and so I put some Cataclean in it. And
I cleared the catalytic converter
and O2 code, and then it pulled up another misfire.
That pulled up cylinder 3 misfire. We're like, was it 5?
It was 5. So we went.
So what we did was
went all the way to AutoZone, about 45 minutes away from here.
Got another plug, and this time we got a coil this time too on top of it.
Yeah. And we did that, put that in.
That fixed that misfire.
Fixed that. Well, the next day goes by, and it's starting to run rough again. I'm I'm like, what in the world's going on? So we go back and I check it and stuff, and the same one where the shop had fixed it, it had went out.
Which was cylinder 3.
It was misfiring again. So we said, you know what, screw it.
But the whole time, it just needed, we already did plugs. The car needs all new
Coils, probably.
all new coils. So we just put new coils on.
Not all of them. We just put
On the ones that were acting up.
Yeah, and it has been fine since.
It's been 5 cents. And guess what? It's got 230,000 miles on it. That baby purrs like a son of a bitch.
It runs fine.
The transmission don't shudder or jerk or skip or none of that shit. It is the best damn car he probably had for a long while.
Yeah.
The only thing that's wrong with it now is it's got 230,000 miles on it. So when you start it up, it's got a little blue smoke coming out from the tailpipe. With 230,000 miles, ain't no point in spending all that money on putting a new head gasket. Cause that's like $4 or $5 grand right there.
Yep.
So we're just gonna pour some shit in and see if it fixes the. It's supposed to be like some kind of polyester.
Like a sealer kind of thing.
Yeah, some kind of polyester sealer or whatever for the head gasket. And we've been told it works pretty good, so we're gonna try some of that. Now, it was my idea, and Tony's like, okay, yeah, we can try that.
Yep.
So after we get done eating, we're actually gonna go home and do that. That's the one problem it does have, and then it has another problem, which there's a recall on it, and Tony has to go get that fixed next week. There's a modular. It's like it's called a lighting control modular. It's underneath the footwell of the driver's side, and it controls the headlights. All of a sudden, the headlights will just go out, quit working. That's a recall from Ford, and Ford's going to replace that, so that's no big deal. And it's free, so.
We like free.
Oh yeah, most definitely like free. What was the other problem? Oh yeah, so we were trying to narrow it down between blend door actuators for the heat and AC, because all of a sudden it'd be coming out the vents real good, and then it'll switch to defrost, and then it'll switch to floor, all by itself.
Yep.
And that's not symptoms of a bad blend door actuator. The symptoms of a bad blend door actuator would be clicking noises, and more prominently, it just sticking up to one vent, whether that be defrost or floor, or even your front face. But it's not doing that. It's switching between the three.
So we came to the conclusion that's control.
I pretty much started doing some research and come to the conclusion that it's the AC control modular, basically where the temperature shit is, like where you want to set your temperature and all that stuff. It's pretty much going bad. I mean, it's an old car. It's a 22-year-old car that was sitting in the woods pretty much for 6 fucking years. What do you expect? I mean, but it's got good tires on it. Tony put, how many years ago did you put, like 2 years ago you put new tires on?
2 years, yeah.
And I was very surprised. The tires never did go flat, so no wear spot in the tires or anything. And the tires ride real smooth. They're cheap tires, only 35,000 mile tire, but they ride real smooth. You don't have any kind of weird noises going on with any kind of control arms or sway bar links or nothing like that. Nothing crazy. Tony's gotten it up to 100 miles an hour the other day on the highway, and it didn't nothing. Shake. It just rode like so smooth. So yeah, I mean,
there's still some more work probably to it, but it's not like major stuff.
No, not at all.
It's to the point now
it's
where
a little major, but it ain't like major.
It's just little maintenance stuff, really.
Shoe fly, don't bother me. How does that song go? Shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me.
Something like that.
And it says it one more time. Unless you want my friend to eat you or something like that. I don't
I
remember.
don't think that's part of it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to eat it. No.
What's that movie, The
I'll-
Econo Man or whatever, with Brandon Fraser in it? You ever seen it?
No.
Well, we're going to show it to you. Anyways, it's been great talking with you. I've been jerking my mouth. My food's kind of getting a little cold, even though it's directly in the sun. So, hold the button down, Tony. And once the light goes off, blinks or whatever,